New Star Wars Eclipse character details. Star Wars Eclipse is one of the upcoming Star Wars games on the horizon that is coming from Detroit, Become Human and Heavy Rain developer, Quantic Dream. First revealed at the Game Awards 2021, Star Wars Eclipse is set to be an action-adventure game featuring multiple characters and a branching narrative. Set in the High Republic era of the Star Wars galaxy, the project is in early development, but there are plenty of details to tuck into from the initial reveal. New details have reportedly emerged about the highly anticipated Star Wars Eclipse, the High Republic era set video game/interactive movie from famed developers Quantic Dream, Heavy Rain, Detroit, Become Human. Announced during the Game Awards last year, the title is reportedly still in the very early production phases, and so is some time off. Veteran games journalist and Sacred Symbols host Colin Moriarty, via VGC, has described documents provided to them offering a summary of one of the game's main characters and their motivations. According to the report, an athletic character named Sarah is the lead, a member of a human-like race which is at the lead of some sort of empire, called the Zeron, a race not seen in Star Wars before. Said empire prides itself on political and military aggression, and when members of it marry it carries interesting military implications as they become one governing unit that works together. This becomes a problem for fanatical true believer Sarah, who is married to a character named Zendo, who is a far softer touch, and part of the game seems to revolve around these two characters and their relationship. The game unfolds at least 200 years before the events of Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace, and is reportedly being co-written by David Cage and Adam Williams, who previously helmed other Quantic Dream titles. Nothing official has emerged about the project since it was first announced during the Game Awards. We do know the action unfolds in an uncharted region of the Outer Rim. As per usual with Quantic Dream, it will delve into branching narratives, and so player choices will be at the heart of the experience as decisions have a dramatic impact on the course of the story. While described as an early development at the Game Awards, reports emerged towards the end of 2021 that suggested Star Wars Eclipse is apparently at least 3 to 4 years away from launch. Quantic Dream went on to respond to the reports to reaffirm that there have been no delays since no launch date has been confirmed. There's little to go on beyond that at present, but, given Quantic Dream's past projects, we expect Star Wars Eclipse to feature on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X at a minimum, with the developer promising a game that can be experienced in many ways, and puts the destinies of multiple playable characters in your hands. Star Wars Eclipse is set to take us to an uncharted region of the Outer Rim during the High Republic era, known as the Golden Age of the Jedi. That means we'll be heading back hundreds of years before the Skywalker saga, to a time where Jedi and the Galactic Republic was at its most powerful. Quantic Dreams says we should expect to find all new characters and environments to the Star Wars franchise, including never-before-seen species and planets to discover. The studio adds, this part of the Outer Rim is rife with opportunity and political tensions that could alter the fabric of peace. What will you do? That level of choice will be key to the Star Wars Eclipse story, particularly as it will allow us to see the galaxy through the eyes of an ensemble cast of multiple, charismatic playable characters, each with their own morality, personality, motivations, and impact upon each other and the story at large. Every decision you make can have dramatic repercussions on your journey, Quantic Dream adds, in a press release. The way of life in the Outer Rim is being threatened and you must define your path. Star Wars Eclipse is promising to be a new type of Quantic Dream game. The studio is known for games like Detroit, Become Human and Heavy Rain, adventure which root their gameplay through branching narrative paths and limited input. However, Star Wars Eclipse is said to be a more traditional action experience, without skimping on all the choice and consequence Quantic Dream is so good at delivering. The studio says we will have the power to make choices with consequences, thanks to many outcomes in this deeply branching narrative, but we're still yet to see what the gameplay itself may look like. Interestingly, Quantic Dream actually opened a brand new studio to help support Star Wars Eclipse. The Paris HQ will be handling the bulk of the writing and story, while the new team in North America, staffed by former Square Enix Montreal, Eidos Montreal, and Ubisoft Montreal developers, will be handling the action and world design.